LG's Melodic Reflections.
Seems like nothing's going my way. Just had a big argument with my lady. This world is driving me crazy. I got a phone call from my boss Mike telling me to come. I hop in my car and suddenly it won't start. I gave him my word, I said I was coming, and my feet hurt in front of my eyes. I walked in. When I got home, I set the car on fire, releasing my anger, yeah. I set the car on fire, releasing all my anger. When I got home, I set the car on fire, releasing my anger, yeah. I set the car on fire, releasing all my anger. When I got home, I set the car on fire, yeah. Releasing my anger, yeah. I set the car on fire, releasing all my anger. I'm dropping off food delivery, even though I know my car is on its last leg. This is how I make a living without my vehicle. How else will I get paid? I already had a rough day. I drove many miles, only equaled up to minimum wage. On my way going home, my engine lights started flashing on, and I heard the knocking, and you can guess the rest of this song. When I got home, I set the car on fire, releasing my anger, yeah. I set the car on fire, releasing all my anger. When I set the car on fire, releasing my anger, yeah. I set the car on fire, releasing all my anger. When I got home, I set the car on fire, releasing my anger. I set the car on fire, releasing all my anger. Hard money and Phil telling me chill, but I'm tired of that neighbor always in my parking spot like they don't know the deal. I can't pull up to my home without his vehicle close to my lawn. Now tell me I'd be wrong if I ripped some matches and gasoline and poured it over that car sight. Nah, that's wishful dreaming, but I can still picture me. I set the car on fire, releasing my anger. I set the car on fire, releasing all my anger. When I set the car on fire, releasing my anger, yeah. I set the car on fire, releasing all my anger. When I got home, I set the car on fire, releasing my anger, yeah. I set the car on fire, releasing all my anger.